I'll just begin quickly by echoing, I guess most councillors in here, but, you know, steal a page from Councillor Kelly's book. You know, definitely our city would benefit from a project like this. It should not be about the suburbs and the downtown core. This would be an amazing opportunity for not only those that live here in all corners of the city, but for those that come. There's no doubt about it. But what we're trying to address here is how we're going to pay for it. And I think it's upon us to be honest about it. You know, the fact of the matter is that the train has left the station, okay? This type of a plan, when that kind of intensification came to this downtown core starting 15 years ago, that's when this plan should have been put into place. So you've got developers now that are long gone with the money, and we're trying to put together some kind of formula because we don't want to say that the taxpayer in this city is going to pay for the majority of the park. That's the fact. They're going to pay for the majority of the park. I think we need to be honest with people. It's not saying that we don't need it. We do. I'm happy that our current mayor brought this forward because it's something we need. But we failed in this council chamber 20 years ago when a vision wasn't brought forward. And the ultimate result is going to be that the taxpayers across the entire city are going to pay for this. When I look at the recommendations where Section 42, cash in lieu, collected from development and activity be applied towards project costs in a way that does not negatively affect the impact on parkland revenue generated from other areas of the city. Good luck. How does that work? So I'm hopeful, but I have a lot of doubt about that. You know, a phased approach for implementation of the construction of Rail Deck Park. Does that make it more expensive? What I really like is number 7, and this is probably the biggest structural problem in our city when it comes to building out infrastructure, why we're deficient in all aspects of infrastructure, not just in parkland in the city. And number 7, it says, City Council requests the Province of Ontario to amend the Development Charges Act of 1997 and to make necessary regulation in order to exempt Rail Deck Park from all these different types of service levels that this horrible Development Charges Act stipulates we must adhere to. That's the problem right there. The province, when they reviewed the Development Charges Act over the last few years, I was there on behalf of council to depute on the needs of this city, told us to take a hike, okay? So it's good that it's in there, but it's the province who refuses to ensure that development or developers pay for the infrastructure they need to bring people into the city. It's not working, it's very broken, and until they step up, and I remember when I deputed on behalf of this council, and I said that developers are not paying their fair share, that increasing the price of development charges would not increase the price of homes. I remember, I guess he's now the Minister of Housing, who was there on behalf of the province, that looked at me and said, but isn't Toronto have the lowest tax jurisdiction in all the GTA? And that's really, you know, it paints a real picture of what the province is thinking. So just because we're the lowest tax citizen, the developer shouldn't have to pay. We should just raise our taxes. So let's understand that Rail Deck Park is a must. It has to happen. Great cities have infrastructure like this, but we're going to pay for it because the developers are long gone. The ones that are coming now, if we increase development charges or cash in lieu, it's because they're already paying too low, and we've got all kinds of needs across this city. We just need to be honest with people. I'll be supporting this, but I'll be looking really, really closely at how we're really going to pay for this in the coming years. Thank you.